Hey everybody, what's going on? Adam Agger here, and this is part 4 of my Nintendo 64 collection. These are going to be numbers 85 through 125, so if you haven't seen my previous videos for the Nintendo 64 collection, they're going to be right up there. Go ahead and check them out, parts 1, part 2, and part 3, right there. We're going to get started on part 4 right now. First game I got for you is Aero Gauge. Awesome racing game. I really like it because one of the unlockable cars is a Nintendo 64 controller. That's a lot of fun. Asteroids 64, or Asteroids Hyper 64, or Hyper Asteroids, whatever you want to fucking say. Not exactly what I expected, but is really true to the original Asteroids games. If you're a fan of the Asteroids franchise and playstyle, that's going to be one to get for sure. Body Harvest, it's a little boring, a little lackluster. You got a nice open world feel, but there's really not a whole lot to do, and it's really slow going, in my opinion. Bomberman 64, Second Attack. I love the Bomberman games on the Nintendo 64. I have the other two, being Bomberman Hero and Bomberman 64. You checked them out in earlier videos. Great series. This is where it really took off with the addition of your pet. A lot of fun. I love the 3D Bombermans. I don't care what you say. Bust Move 2, Arcade Edition. I love the Bust Move series. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of fun. California Speed, just another racing game on the Nintendo 64. Nothing really sets it apart from the rest. Could have tighter controls, but it doesn't. It's not really arcadey either. Castlevania, or Castlevania 64. Had to have this for the collection because I eventually want to get all Castlevania games. It's a lot of fun, but it's kind of cryptic and hard to learn. Here is Chameleon Twist 2. I have the first one in an earlier collection video. Great game, great platforming. Some puzzle elements thrown in there. A lot of fun. Can't really go wrong with Sunsoft. Conker's Bad Fur Day. There. I have it. I fucking have it, YouTube. There it is. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I was waiting for a price I wanted to pay for it, and that price wasn't $30 or $40. That's all I'm going to say about it, so you can go ahead and suck it. Duke Nukem 64. Happy I got a working copy of this game. This is the hardest game to find in good condition I've ever fucking looked for any system ever. I don't know why it's beat to shit. Here is Duke Nukem 0 Hour. This is when they went into the third person mode. It's not great for the Duke Nukem franchise, but has fun multiplayer. Here is Earthworm Jim 3D, Rockstar's attempt at completely fucking Earthworm Jim. It's not great, it's not horrible, but it's not Earthworm Jim. Extreme G, I have Extreme G2 in an earlier collection video, so I wanted to round out the collection. And, fast-paced racing game, good stuff. Fire Destiny 2, this is the sequel to Fighter's Destiny. I didn't realize that when I bought it. I was just like, hey, a black card I don't have, and picked it up. It's a pretty intense head-to-head fighter. Lots of weird mechanics in it. Fighting Force 64, I was a big fan of this on the PlayStation, but the loading times just sucked ass, so I got it in cart format, and it is a lot better. And I also have the boxing instructions for that. It's one of the few actually complete Nintendo 64 games I have. Hard to find complete 64 games down here. Unfortunately, like, the best part about Fighting Force is the multiplayer, and Fighting Force 2 on the Dreamcast, no multiplayer. What the fuck? Stupid. Gauntlet Legends. Not the best edition of Gauntlet Legends, but I'll probably get the Dreamcast one as well, because in my opinion that's the superior one. But this is great, a lot of fun, hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. Amazing. Here is Goemon's Great Adventure. Whoa! He is on a great adventure right now. Goemon's Great Adventure. Love Goemon. I have all the Goemon games released in America. This is great 2D action game. It's amazing. Amazing. You choose characters, multiplayer, everything you'd want and more. Hydro Thunder. This is great on the Nintendo 64. I love it a lot. Great racing game. Fast-paced. A lot of fun. Here is Killer Instinct Gold. Pretty good head-to-head fighter game. Obviously, it's not on par with the original Killer Instinct or the arcade version, but it's a lot of fun nonetheless. Here is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is the standard edition. It's a gold cart, but a standard edition. That kind of threw me off when I bought it. Here is Majora's Mask, the collector's edition with the holographic card. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. And I actually got the collector's edition complete in the box. It did not come with the expansion pack, but it has the instructions, and the box is in pretty good shape. So I was happy as fuck to have that. Here we have Lode Runner 3D, pretty cool puzzle game, action-oriented, pretty good, part of the Lode Runner series. Here is Mace, the Dark Age, another head-to-head fighter by Midway in the vein of Mortal Kombat. Pretty good characters. I like it. Here is Mario Golf, probably the only golf game in the world that I can stand. First party, you can't do much wrong with first party. Here is Mario Party 2. Mario Party 1 was in an earlier video. A lot of fun. I like the earlier Mario Party games because you can play as Donkey Kong. Because Donkey Kong should be a playable character because he's not fucking special. He's just a big-ass monkey. Here is Mario Party 3, of course. So I have all three on the original one. Same deal with that. Like it. The mini-game started being not so good at that point, though. Here is Mortal Kombat 4. I love Mortal Kombat 4. This is my favorite Mortal Kombat game ever. I love the 3D integration, the grappling. I think there's grappling in this game. But the weapons were really good. The fatalities, the cheats were really good. The first appearance of Quan Chi, my favorite Mortal Kombat character, was in Mortal Kombat 4. Love it. And I have that complete as well. So happy about that. Next up, I have Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, and the reason this one is so special is because I haven't unwrapped it yet. Because I played it back in the day, and it was like $30 to get just the cart, or $60 to get it brand new factory sealed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna fucking open this, I'm gonna play it, but it's complete as fuck, still factory sealed. But I bought it to play it, and one day I have like 10 hours to fucking play it. I'm gonna play it. Here we go with one of the few sports games I have. It's Olympic Hockey 98. I've never seen this one before, and obviously I see a lot of Nintendo 64 games, so I decided to snag it up. It was a good price. It's really technical. Like, I move, and then it's like, foul! Holy fuck. Not a whole lot of fun. Penny Racer is another racing game. This one has the big warning here. This is THQ, which means it sucks. Here's Rayman II. Great little game. I haven't been too much into the Rayman series, but I finally found this for a good price and decided to pick it up. I love the colored carts too. Big fan of the colored carts. Ridge Racer 64, one of the better racing games for sure. I love the Ridge Racer series. Here is Scars. This is another weird racing game. I think there's some weird gimmick to it, but it's just not coming to mind right now. But Scars. Shadow Man. I actually had a lot of fun with Shadow Man, and there is a sequel to it on the PlayStation 2. Not a lot of people liked it. I liked it. It was pretty weird though, slow going. Here is Snowboard Kids 2. I have Snowboard Kid 1s in their earlier collection video. Great racing game, great soundtrack, great characters, power-ups, everything. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Here is South Park Rally. This is fucked up. Like, it's not linear, which doesn't make sense for a kart racer. You can just basically go wherever the fuck you want at any time you want. It doesn't tell you you're going the wrong way. There's no boundaries. You just drive all the fuck over the place. So if you want to win, you have to know exactly where to go and how to get there. It's fucking weird. Space Invaders. This was fucking amazing. This was exactly everything that I wanted it to be. It's phenomenal. It's just like the original Space Invaders, but in a more 3D environment. Really rewarding, power-ups and everything. It's a lot of fun. Good boss battles, multiplayer. Find this game. If you're a fan of shoot-em-ups, find that game. Toon of Trouble, 3D platformer. 3D platformers were a dime a dozen. This one was done by Ubisoft. There's a lot of fun you can have in this game, but it's not overall great. Here is Virtual Chess, because you have to play chess on the 64. This was made by the amazing developers Titus, so you know it can't be good. I finally found it for a price I was willing to pay, and it had a Wigglytuff on the back, so I had to get it. Wave Race 64. First party racing game. You're obviously on jet skis. Awesome, good fun. Most people know what that is. And the last game in this lot is Wheel of Fortune. I had to get this. I love Wheel of Fortune. It's pretty good. I don't remember how many players you can go up to on this because I also have Wheel of Fortune on the PS2. They just kind of blend together after you've played so many Wheel of Fortune games. But yep, that was it. That was numbers 85 through 125. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out parts 1, 2, and 3. And I'll see you next time for part 5. See you later. Next we got Beetle Adventure Racing. This is probably one of my favorite racers ever. This game is awesome. Volkswagen did a good job putting their money behind this, which is more than I can say for Lamborghini. Blast Corps. This is one of Spike's favorites. It's a very addictive game. We showed this off a little bit